Díomh go léir, is mise an tuilh Becky Way an tuachtarón unid agus mafrani na hoscoile, agus a tó óhis a dain fáilte a heróibh an luspéisialta se. I am Professor Becky Way, Deputy President and Registrar of the University, and I am delighted to welcome you on this special day. We are here today to publicly celebrate your academic achievement. This is a wonderful event in our university calendar, and an even bigger and more important event for you and your friends, families and supporters. My congratulations on your graduation, and I wish you good fortune going on from here as graduates of University of Galway. In a moment, I will formally start the proceedings, but I would just like to say we have a fantastically full house of friends, families and supporters, and I would like to hear lots of rousing, clapping and cheering as our graduates come up for their awards. So, not bad, could be better. Keep practicing. Wonderful, thank you. I start the proceedings by introducing you to the various people who are central to today's event. To my left is the Interim President of University of Galway, Professor Peter McHugh, who presides over the ceremony. With him is Emer Toner, who will open and close the formal part of the ceremony. Behind me is the Executive Dean of the College of Science and Engineering, Professor Walter Geer, who will present you to the President to receive your parchment. We are also joined by colleagues from your college who have all played their part in ensuring that you are graduating today. And I'd like to say a particular welcome to guests from the UNHCR, NASC and Erogen, who are also with us today. I now hand you over to Students' Union President Faye Nagonal, who will make a commencement address, after which Emer Toner will open the formal proceedings in Latin. You can clap again now.
Thank you so much, guys. Díomh Corja, a Tailig. Welcome to your day. The summit of your work, dedication and talent is here. Today is one of those days in your life where you change, from who you were to who you are. You have taken the initiative to pursue education, to improve yourself, and to explore your potential. To quote F. Scott Fitzgerald, "For what it's worth, it's never too late, or in my case too early, to be whoever you want to be. There is no time limit. Start whenever you want. You can change or stay the same. There are no rules to this thing. We can make the best or the worst of it. I hope you make the best of it. I hope you see things that startle you. I hope you feel things you've never felt before. I hope you meet people who have a different point of view. I hope you live a life you're proud of, and if you're not, I hope you have the courage to start over again." Change is a scary beast, and sometimes it can feel insurmountable. Pursuing change makes you brave, and braver than you were before you decided to pursue it. Change is the only constant companion we have in this life, acting as a guide to life's trials and tribulations. Embracing this change is one of the most powerful things you can do. Welcome it and enjoy its present. Feel it around you and let it fill space in your life. If we don't embrace it, change will pass you by. I think the interesting thing about change is that we never really truly expect it, and you never know that you're changing until you've changed. How many times can I say change in this speech? I'm not sure. But yesterday I was in NUI, which is the National University of Ireland up in Dublin, and they were giving us a tour, and we wanted to see where they printed the degrees. And they brought us in, we were like, this must be like a climate-controlled room, oh my gosh. And they're like, no, it used to be the men's bathrooms, but we could fit the printers in here. So it's funny that it was such an insignificant room, and now it's where the summit of your work is being printed off. Coming to the University of Galway is one of the best decisions I ever made, and I hope everyone sitting here can agree. I've lost myself. It's brought me friends, chosen family, and opened my eyes to new directions I didn't know my life could go in, and I have found a place to call my home. The University of Galway has changed all of us, and we must embrace it. Graduating is a funny thing. I hope some of you can relate, but I spent a lot of my time here as a student wishing the time away. I'd wish for lectures to finish, weeks to go by, semesters to end, and for the next year to just come on. However, once I was finished, I started to become nostalgic. I yearned for the days I'd be sat in the library scratching my head. I missed wandering around to grab a coffee between classes. I thought of all the opportunities I had had to explore who my personality is and what I could achieve. It has been such a privilege to be here and to grow with this university and to watch my own path roll out in front of me. To the families and friends that are here today, you are central to your graduate success. When you're giving this speech, you have to wait upstairs. All of us had to wait upstairs, not just me. You wait upstairs. And I like to go out onto the balcony and look over, and you can see all the families really coming together, and it's a time for family, and it's a time for maybe not your biological family, it could be your friends, it could be classmates, and everyone is taking care of each other, and you can feel the love filling the building, and you kind of feel it rise up into the rafters, and it's always a lovely, lovely feeling. And I think especially when kind of people are being ushered into the hall and like people want one last preen. So enjoy that love, feel it around you. It is difficult leaving university, it's difficult leaving your studies, and all of you have committed so much time to this, and now that chapter's done. And it is a scary thing, but the love you feel today and the love that surrounds you today is with you forever. I'll finish up with this. Graduates, this day belongs to you. It's for celebrating you, your hard work, your dedication, and your integrity. Acharja, you are the architects of tomorrow. Go out and embrace the change that is before you. Agus Honorary and Boher live.
Pre honorables praeses totaque universitas. Haec comitia universitaria hodie convocatus sunt, ut quidam homines ad gradus academicos admittantur. Eos easque presentabit Professor Walter Geer.
Pre honorables praeses totaque universitas. Doctor of Philosophy, PhD in Science. Presenter vobis hasce, mias filias filiasque meos, quos omnesio tam moribus, quam doctrina habiles ad idonios esse qui admittantur ad gradum doctoratus philosophiae, ique tibi fide mea testor explondeo totique academiae.
Ego autoritate mihi concessa admittu vos ad gradum doctoratos philosophiae.
Amal Al-Jahani is awarded a PhD in microbiology for research supervised by Dr. Gerard Fleming and Professor Miriam Byrne, showing that house dust mites contained bacteria which were resistant to antibiotics. Anand Arangath is awarded a PhD in physics for research supervised by Professor Martin Leahy on advancements in multiple reference and nanosensitive optical coherence tomography for biomedical imaging. Marika Areniello is awarded a PhD in microbiology for research supervised by Professor Pete Lenz on the development of a new process to produce microbial protein from biogas. Mariel Barbacani Silva is awarded a PhD in bioinformatics for research supervised by Dr. Pilar Bobreen on the bio-inspired optimization of classification pipelines for predicting kidney rejection using gene expression data. Jack Bennett is awarded a PhD in chemistry for research supervised by Professor Paul Murphy on synthesis of sugars of therapeutic interest by continuous flow chemistry. Ronan Cashel is awarded a PhD in chemistry for research supervised by Professor Charles Spillane on developing genomic selection in the Irish Sitka spruce breeding program. Gaurav Chu is awarded a PhD in microbiology for research supervised by Professor Florence Abram and Professor Connor O'Byrne on the investigation of microbial exposure to forever chemicals. Mirella Amarachi Egiogwo is awarded a PhD in physics for research supervised by Professor Gerard O'Connor, Dr. Yuri Rochov, and Professor Georgina Gethin on the development of an in vitro co-culture diabetic foot ulcer model with applications in drug screening. Amanda Ford is awarded a PhD in Statistics for research supervised by Dr. John Ferguson and Professor Gibran Himani on more accurate and unbiased associations and genetic association studies with applications to Mendelian randomization. Pooyan Najadi is awarded a PhD in Statistics for research supervised by Professor John Newell and Dr. David Roshan on new methods to analyse in-game motion tracking data in elite sports. Sairam Pamulapati Venkatar is awarded a PhD in Applied Mathematics for research supervised by Professor Michel Destrade and Dr. Valentina Balbi on exploring the stability of soft auxetic structures. Kushik Paul is awarded a PhD in Mathematics for research supervised by Professor Gertz Pfeiffer on the development of algorithms for the explicit construction of irreducible representations of generalized symmetric groups. Stephen David Smith is awarded a PhD in Zoology for research supervised by Professor Grace Patricia McCormack on using genomics for the conservation of the native Irish honeybee. Grace Sutton is awarded a PhD in Chemistry for research supervised by Dr. Eddie Myers on novel synthetic methods for preparing oxazoline ligands for asymmetric catalysis. Anya Marian Varley is awarded a PhD in Biochemistry for research supervised by Professor Uri Frank on the developmental potential of stem cells in a jellyfish. Honours Bachelor of Science. Presenter vobis hasce, mias filias filiosque meos, quos omnes siotam moribus, quam doctrina habeles et idonios esse qui admittantur ad gradum baccalaureatus in scientiae honoro cursu confecto. Ique tibi fide mea testor expondeo totique academiae.
Ego, autoritati mihi concessa, admittu vos ad gradum baccalaureatus in scientiae honoro cursu confecto.
Kyle Campbell. Ryan Carroll. Austin Chan. Monirul Hoke Chowdhury. Julie Claire Catherine Cooney. Sinead Anya Crowley. Cian Hughes. Victoria Yarosh. Rasheen Kavanagh. Ethna Kilroy. Patricia Mikasauskat. Sarah Elizabeth Moran. Abraham Ogabero. Richard Oleawola. Regina Riley. Niall Sheedy. Jasmine Stanbury. Aoife Taplin. Ethan Wilkinson. Honours Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Science, Jodie Leah Finn. Lynn McHugh. Aisha McNicholas. Honours Bachelor of Science in Biopharmaceutical Chemistry, Tom Gavin. Jermid Monroe. Elisa Sanchez Arderius. Honours Bachelor of Science in Biotechnology, Siobhan Kendra Weidman. Honours Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and Information Technology, Connor Joseph Adams. Ewan Brennan. Owen Thomas O'Brien. Honours Bachelor of Science in Earth and Ocean Science, Maya Blanco Morrissey. Neve Foley. Dara Head. Aoife Jane Mills. John Thomas Walsh. Honours Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science, Daniela Di Giorgio. Ellen Stephanie Mahon. Honours Bachelor of Science in Financial Mathematics and Economics, Samuel Brown. Killian Callaghan. Ronan Dervin. Aaron Garrett. Karen Galuli. Nathan Holian. Alva Keane. Evan James Kelly. Justin Punakul Thomas. Leah Wise. Honours Bachelor of Science in Genetics and Genomics, Eva Margaret Langan. Honours Bachelor of Science in Marine Science, Tonan Margot Fletcher. Aurora Gifford. Michelle McDevitt. Honours Bachelor of Science in Mathematical Science, Aveline Krangle. Keola Dillon O'Rourke. Katrina Tessa Watson. Honours Bachelor of Science of Physics, Applied Physics, Astrophysics, Biomedical Physics and Theoretical Physics, Emma Anastasia O'Malley. Jenny Rowe. Bachelor of Science, Biomedical Science, Presento vobis mium filium quem sio tam moribus quam doctrina abilem et idonium esse qui admittata ad gradum baccalaureatus in scientiae, eque tibi fide mea testo expondeo totique academiae.
Ego autoritate mihi concessa admittud ad te gradum baccalaureatus in scientiae.
Michael Kevin Riley. Master of Science in Agri-Food Sustainability and Technology, Presento vobis hasce mias filias filiosque meos, quos omne sio tam moribus quam doctrina abiles, et idoneus esse qui admittantur ad gradum magisteriae scientiae, eque tibi fide mea testo expondeo totique academiae.
Ego autoritate mihi concessa admittu vos ad gradum magisteriae scientiae.
Umar Ali Farouk. Jack Dempsey. Jill McGettigan. Anmol Arvind Patil. Abhijit Rahod. Talita Sabino de Almaido. Tedros Fikru Teshome. Master of Science in Biodiversity and Land Use Planning, Dara Fadden. Colin Gallagher. Lorraine Hope. Michael McSweeney. Master of Science in Biomedical Genomics, Owen Patrick Connell. Emily Jane Dunican. Asil Babika El Taib Ibrahim. Supritha Raj Mudati. Evan Nocton. Ellen O'Neill. Shubhashini Sahu. Master of Science in Biomedical Science, Javiria Abid. Advaith Menon Ambadi. Rasheen Cotter. Bobby Devan. Leah Doherty. Ushan Benin Dolan. Keith Gleeson. Neve Glynn. Thomas Guzetta. Neve Hockey. Brian Michael Minogue. Oluwaseun Emmanuel Nyaku. Joan Ononuwu. Arafat Oyede. Kevin Paul. Chen Peng. Jane Elizabeth Ryan. Hashini Vadakeni Malai Nagarajan. Claire Walsh. Master of Science in Biotechnology, Parvathy Anantharaman. Okay. Master of Science, Biomedical Science, Connor White. Master of Science Biotechnology, Carrie Burns-Ryan. Ritu Chowan. Ethan John Coogan. John Corbett. Piyuli Asik Gupta. Rishikesh Babu. Chesana Kitoko. Sushmita Kumar. Sean Lyons. Julia Machiard. Zykaela Miller. Bongani Nkosi. Andy O'Connor. Olabimpe Olawakere. Grace Omateo. Siddhi Dagadu Patil. Geroj Pollard. Pretty. Lohit Rajakumar. Jamie Shields. Abhishek Harka Thakur. Muskan Thakur. Master of Science in Climate Change, Agriculture and Food Security. Barbara Akello Adiyama. Fatuma Atuman. Henry Brumskine. Marie Juliana Crestaline Dedan. Alexander Firestein. Kunjal Chandrakant Gajbe. Gutam Govind. Angela Wambui Maina. Webster Sam Miller. Obed Mugumya. Grace Muziamba. Clestia Knocknale. Emmett O'Hara. Lisa Schindler. Master of Science in Genomics Data Science, Nupur Dubey. Yumon Mayint. Jordan O'Keefe. Mohit Rana. William Tubridy. Isiri Vijaya Sima. Master of Science in Health Data Science, Keelan Ayers. Emma Lennon. Yunji Luo. Tina Thomas. Master of Science in Mathematics and Mathematical Science. I have Tina Thomas. Confused. Okay. Jinyi Gay. Philippa Getzner. Deba Javadpur. J. Katerina Mosalska. Febi Varghese. Master of Science in Medical Physics, Panagiota Aresti. Maria Babu. Cormac Kerrins. Rachel Lenan. Hannah McManus. Luca Mulcahy. Kira Marie Muldoon. Priyamal Thikanath Kurian. Master of Science in Neuropharmacology, Sarah Al-Haj. Venkata Nikhil Reddy Allah. Emma Louise Benson Madge. Connor Brown. Yan Chen. Santosh Dwaraka Krishnan. Margaret Hartigan. Kuyang Huang. Elsa Gigi Jose. Caroline McCarthy. Kate Maloney. Cara O'Dwyer. Anisha Palose. Elisa Siganton. Master of Science in Occupational and Environmental Health and Safety, Sebastine Akom Abang and Cha. Vijayara Havan Baranajiran. Martina Carey. Sinead Crow. Gillian Gleeson. Gokul Jayamohanan Nair Latika. Mohammed Valith Mohammed Nijam. Quiva O'Sullivan. Erin O'Regan. Aaron Steve Peter. Laura Riley. Mohammed Riaz. Paul Ruan. Saksam Shrivastava. Mayank Yadav. Master of Science in Sustainable Environment, Enaga Amita. Peter Bracken. Sol Chase. David Duran. Jermaine Descartes. Jack Doyle. Erin Maron. Ankita Ray. Master of Science in Sustainable Resource Management, Policy and Practice, Berger Angele. Surasis Barman. Owen Downing. Pesh Leopoldina. Aisha Siddiqui. Marine Villiers. Master of Science in Toxicology, Muhammad Umar Arsan. Hassan Al-Hayrani. Namitha Banimath. Pei Kong. Nicola Doherty. Catherine Griffin. Shweta Bandapan Kondubari. Vaishnavi Bapu Saheb Nilak. Isabel O'Donnell. Pearlie Paul. Aikiar Sains. Angana Sujith. Aidan Vasilian. Higher Diploma in Occupational and Environmental Health and Safety. Presento vobis hanc miam filiam quam siotam moribus quam doctrina ablem et idoniam esse quid admitata ad diploma superius in scientiae applicanda, eque tibi fide mea testor expondeo totique academiae.
Ego authoritate mihi concessa admittu te ad diploma superius in scientia applicanda.
Alison Madeline Keane. Postgraduate Diploma in Science. Presento vobis hasce mias filias filiosque meos quos omne siotam moribus quam doctrina haberes et idonios esse qui admittantur ad diploma post baccalaureatum in scientiae, eque tibi fide mea testor expondeo totique academiae.
Ego authoritate mihi concessa admittu te ad diploma post baccalaureatum in scientia.
Sarah Ubor. Thank you. Congratulations to everyone.
Pre honorables praeses totaque universitas, hac comitia universitaria, hodie convocatus sunt, ut quidam homines maxime eximi ad gradus academicos honoris causa admittantur. Doctoratus in utroque iure, tam civili quam canonico honoris causa. Professor Becky Way, present tabit, Marina Fiddler et Tara Nikiermada.
Graduates, friends, colleagues. 5 years ago, I packed myself and my dog Callow into our car and moved here to Galway. Excuse me. When we arrived, we were warmly welcomed by people, but they kept asking me if Callow was a Madra dog. After some initial confusion, I looked up the word Madra and realised it means dog, asquelga. I was still a little confused why I was being asked if Callow was a dog. In reality, I was being asked whether Callow was a rescue dog, because the name Madra has become synonymous with rescue and rehoming across our region here in Ireland. Almost 20 years ago, Marina Fiddler and Tara Nikiermada founded Mutt's Anonymous Dog Rescue and Adoption under the name Madra. At the time, over 80 and sometimes as many as 95% of dogs in this region's local authority pounds were being put to sleep. Believing that this was unacceptable and that these dogs deserved to be given a chance of a new, loving home, they set about establishing this charity, which has had a profound effect on the west coast of Ireland and beyond. Marina and Tara were driven by a shared background and passion for dog welfare. Marina first became involved in animal welfare when she volunteered for the Dublin SPCA as a teenager. After moving to Galway in the 1980s, she began volunteering with the Galway SPCA, only stepping back when she and her husband Paul opened their own dog boarding and training facility in Connemara in 1995. Finding themselves giving priority to unwanted and stray dogs over boarding spaces for family pets, this facility gradually evolved into what is now the charity's main rescue centre. Prior to 2005, Tara, a Dublin native, spent several years in San Francisco, where she immersed herself in animal welfare work, gaining valuable experience with San Francisco SPCA and Rocket Dog Rescue, both organisations known for their pioneering no-kill policies and dog rehabilitation. During this time, she also earned a professional qualification in dog training and behaviour, specialising in working with dog aggression and strong breeds. In the first year of their journey to establishing Madra in 2005, 68 dogs were successfully rehomed. Now an average of 400 to 500 dogs are rehomed by Madra every year, and dog euthanasia rates in County Galway and County Mayo pounds are now down to single figures. This is an extraordinary achievement. To put this into context, this means that approaching 2 dogs, thank you very much. This means that approaching 2 dogs are rehomed by Madra each day of the year. Over the almost 20 years that Madra has been working to save the lives and improve the welfare of dogs, they have, so far, found homes and new starts for more than 10,000 dogs. To achieve this is a major logistical operation. Dogs are continually being received, cared for, and carefully matched with their new families. Some of the dogs who enter Madra's care have complex veterinary needs and have been traumatised by past experiences and need longer-term care and rehabilitation. This dedicated caring work is supported by a small permanent staff and a huge network of volunteers, including an amazing group of dog foster carers. Not to mention the cost of delivering this 24/7, 365 days a year care is phenomenal, so fundraising is a constant part of Madra's work. Marina has remained at the beating heart of Madra throughout this time. In fact, she is the beating heart of Madra. Still living on site at their rescue centre in Camas, she sets the tone for the entire organisation, giving inspiring, forward-thinking and caring leadership to everyone whose lives she touches. A lifelong advocate for animals, her tireless work with Madra was previously recognised in 2010 when she received the Galway Person of the Year award. Mardra's stated ambition is to no longer be needed, for stray, unwanted and uncared for dogs to be a thing of our past. This means that, as well as constantly raising funds, Marina now has a nationally leading role in advocacy, campaigning and influencing animal welfare policy to encourage responsible dog ownership, prevent unplanned breeding and dog abandonment to change the companion animal welfare landscape around us. Since 2019, she has served as a trustee with the Association of Dog and Cat Homes, which is an umbrella group for dog and cat welfare organisations across the UK, Ireland and the Channel Islands. Through this association, she regularly travels to the UK to mentor many of the small organisations who are part of this group. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "I hold that the more helpless a creature, the more entitled it is to protection by man from the cruelty of man." This charity that Marina and Tara founded in 2005 embodies Gandhiji's vision. Tragically, since COVID, the demand for Madra services is now greater than ever. The work the charity does, at times dealing with the worst that people can do to animals, is hard and can take a huge emotional toll, but still they continue. Dogs flourish in stable, caring and loving homes. This is what they need. Rescue dogs give back so much to the families they join. And I am pleased to say, in June this year, I finally added a genuine Madra dog to my own family. A Uchtron, on behalf of my Madra dog, myself, and the 10,000 dogs whose lives they have saved, it is my honour to commend Marina Fiddler and Tara Nikyimada to you to be conferred as Doctor of Laws honoris causa. Pre honorabilis praesesi totaque universitas, presento vobis haec meae filiae aquae sciotam moribus quam doctorina habiae et idonae esse qui admittotator honoris causa, ad gradum doctoritatus in troque iure tam civili quam canonicae idque tibi fide mea testor ac spondeo totique academiae.
Ego, authoritate mihi concessa, admittu vos ad gradum doctoratus in utrique juri tam civili quam canonica honoris causa.
Pre honorabilis praeses ceremoniis rite confectus, finum queso facias heius convocationis universitariae. That concludes the formal conferring of awards. I'd like to just call on our new honorary graduates to address you, starting with Dr. Marina Fiddler.
You're actually starting with me, Tara na Ciarmada. A huchtran, locht na dáv, agus a hí na úsla, agus go háirithe na céimethe nua sa chuidilscoil na Gaillimhe. Tá muidin seás fu gór aniu lán le buíochas, agus le homos as achtan an áir. Is mór an frivléide chum héin, Marina agus go Madra, a bheith aithanta ag an institúd amráteach seo. But to you, the new graduates of University of Galway, a huge congratulations to you and to your families on your special day. I know you probably thought you were out the door. We've been cut to about 5 minutes each, and I think then you're out the door. I hope you don't mind giving us another couple of minutes before you set off on your own celebrations. I have to start with my mother, who spent all those years wondering if all our time with dogs was ever going to lead to something. Well, here I am, Mum. It was all worth it. So many of you are setting out on your lives and your careers, and you've such exciting times ahead and so many stories to make. I'm hopeful that there are some things in what I have to say that will resonate with you. But before I say anything else, I also need and want to acknowledge the incredible people who've been with Madra through good and bad. Some of the people who believed in Madra and who have been there almost from the beginning, they're here today. It's really hard to explain how dedicated a small group of people have been year in, year out, all for the sake of what's just a humble dog. This award today honours everyone in Madra. And while we always thought what we did was for good, this award really does give it a different kind of validation. Now, I'm sure many of you are sitting there wondering what a couple of dog rescuers have to do with your big day out. And honestly, we wondered the same when we got the call. We actually thought we were being called in to bring a litter of puppies for you all to de-stress on before you came up. Many others who have stood here have dedicated their whole lives to one single passion. For me, it wasn't the case. I cared deeply about animals as a child, but I have to admit that during the crack of my own university years, animal welfare was not top of my agenda. I wanted to see the world and I wanted to travel, and my passion for animal welfare came later. I wasn't always sure where I was headed, and I know a speaker here earlier said the same thing. I still don't really know most days. But my poor mother made sure I finished my postgrad, even if it took some dragging me back from far-flung places. So take a moment to thank your parents, your guardians, or anyone else who helped get you here. Because whether you use your qualification right away, and I honestly didn't for the longest time, but trust me, it will always stand to you in ways that you can't even yet imagine. Now, they say travel can change your perspective, and it really did for me. I realised from travelling how good we have it here in Ireland, and I realised I wanted to give back. I'd been working in animal rescue while I was abroad, and once I returned to Ireland, it was an honest-to-God chance meeting with Marina at a dog seminar in Galway led us to discussing how we could develop dog rescue in Connemara, where we both also happened to live, despite both us being Dubs. And so 20 years ago, Madra was born. Madra was some of the hardest work, and I have 2 teenagers, that I have ever done. Thank you, parents, physically, mentally, and emotionally. I expected the mucking out of dirty kennels, the cleaning and the walking of dogs. I really wasn't expecting the heartbreaking surrenders or the cruelty of some people. You could have a 12-hour day of dogs, phone calls, and hustling for money, just endless bureaucracy that seemed to have nothing to do with dogs. But then you get these moments of pure joy out of witnessing a dog's transformation, or finally getting that right home for that unwanted dog that some of them have stayed with us for years. And I never expected how involved other people would get right there in with us. It wasn't just us. And not one, but my fondest, I had to pick only one. My fondest memories are of walking a pack of rescue dogs across the bog in Connemara with nothing else for miles. That's why I did it. So, graduates, my message, I suppose, is lend a hand to some organisation that needs it just at some stage. It doesn't need to take your whole life. You don't need to be doing it your whole life. You'll be astonished by how much you get out of it, and not the things that everyone thinks you're going to expect, and you won't get days like this too often. And it'll bring you, you'll be amazed where it'll bring you, and you'll be even more amazed at how good it feels when you get to say you were part of giving back and you were part of a change for good. The fact that Madra is still here saddens me. Myself and Marina always wanted to do ourselves out of a job by improving the conditions for dogs. Marina and a dedicated team, some of them old, some of them new, are still at the cold face, working tirelessly to give dogs a better life. I hope we've done good. It's incredible to me that Madra has taken in over 10,000 dogs and hopefully made a difference to a few people's lives as well. I'm proud of what we started and what's been achieved. I've always reminded my children how fortunate we are to live in a first world country with so many opportunities. And amongst other things, we don't have the chaos of war. I encourage them, and now you're the fortunate ones. You have this education. You have these qualifications. You've no idea how they will stand to you. You have the power to shape Ireland. You have the power to shape your own countries. You have the power to shape the world for the better. Play your part, big or small. Give back, help something or someone. Doesn't need to be dogs outside of your own circle. Volunteer. It doesn't need to be a full-time, all-consuming occupation as it was for us when we started out. And these days, I am now just a supporting role or a supporting voice to many people who dedicate their lives to the Palestinian cause. Small things have to make a difference by many people. So if it's once a week or once a month, find a charity or an organisation that you're passionate about. They're out there for you. You have a lot to give them. Give them a hand. You never know where it might bring you. Today, though, it's a day for you and your families to enjoy. A massive congratulations. I so enjoyed watching you all coming up and your delighted families and people.
Hello, everybody. God, this is a seriously impressive group of people. My name is Marina Fiddler. I'm the co-founder, obviously, and I still live on site out in Connemara. It's actually, you'll hear us all, it's very emotional looking back on what we've achieved. That's why we're all so wobbly. People often wonder, how I ended up here, how I ended up doing what I'm doing. I didn't, much to my mother's disgust, I didn't take an academic route at all. But I kind of, it was an organic life. I came to a crossroads, I made a decision, I went here, I did that, and then, and suddenly I find myself where I am now. Well, not suddenly, but unexpectedly in some ways. And then I think back to when I was a teenager, and I was volunteering at the Dublin SPCA. And there was a woman there who was the coolest dude ever. She drove the van, she rescued dogs, she helped the vet, and like, I thought she was just Superman. And 24 years later, I realized I'd made my own version of that. There was I driving through Connemara in a van rescuing dogs. And that wasn't a conscious decision. I had no plan. I had no idea really what I was going to do. And so I suppose it's in all of you, that instinct and that subconscious and that heart for something. So listen to that, because it will guide you to where you need to be. And as Tara said, you really, when you volunteer and you help those without a voice, you actually get more back than you give. It is really, really important. Madra did start, we were pretty groundbreaking at the time. We went into pounds where they pretty much made us prove that we could handle a dog. I remember with Tara going up to Mayo Pound, and they said, you'll never be able to rehome this dog. You'll never be able to handle it. It was a greyhound, terrified, huddled in the corner, and we showed them that we could. And we built up huge relationships with all of the local authorities, and we did really, really well. The landscape has changed now. Madra need to adapt to that. Companion animals are very much woven into the fabric of modern society, and they deserve the respect for the roles they're playing in everybody's lives. They often are family members to people who have been relocated, who have nothing else. And the tragedy, and people are very lonely, the animals provide solace and comfort and love to those people. The sad part now is that a lot of the animals coming to us are coming from humans that don't want to give them up. There are people that can't find accommodation with their dogs. They have got to relocate. They have financial issues, mental health issues, and they have to surrender their dogs over, and that is heartbreaking, truly heartbreaking. But with all the Madra team that are here, this isn't, as Tara said, it's not about me and her, it's about the whole team that came with us and trusted us that what we were doing was going to make a difference. Yeah, there's not much else to say except that, you know, thank you. I will say one more thing. There's an old saying where it says, if you love your job, you'll never do a day's work in your life. And I can categorically say that that is not true. If you love your job, it just makes it easier to give 150% rather than a job that you don't like. Thank you and congratulations to you all.
Once again, my congratulations to you all. That concludes the formal part of the ceremony today. But before we finish and you go for light refreshments in the Human Biology building, which you will find located to your right as you exit this building, I would ask you to join me in thanking those people whose hard work and professionalism ensure that a ceremony such as this runs smoothly, and in particular Brona Clifford and the Conferring team, as well as Tara Leyden and Academic Registry. In addition, let me thank staff from Buildings and Estates, the President's Office, administrative staff from college and school offices, audiovisual staff from the Centre for Excellence in Learning and Teaching, the Marketing and Communications Office, Agus Charvish Astrakhan. To you, our graduates, I would like to say, go now and make the most of the qualification you've gained and the life ahead of you. Bunigi salt nihuan as on law inu, ochos on teal atol roev amok. Gorum agif goler. I would now like to introduce the President of University of Galway, Professor Peter McHugh, to give his conferring ceremony address, and whose speech will conclude our proceedings.
Jeev Galer,
is mise Peter McHugh uachtarán éitreamach na hoscoile agus fáilte romh go léir chuig an ócáid ionach seo in Ulscoil na Gaillimhe inniu. I'm Peter McHugh, and I'm the Interim President of University of Galway, and I want to thank you all for being here at this wonderful event this afternoon at the University. And it's a great honour and pleasure for me to address you here today in the role of President. The first thing to say to you all is welcome. Welcome to you all, our newly minted graduates, including, of course, our two wonderful honorary doctorate graduates, Marina Fiddler and Tara Nick-Diarmada, and your families and friends and supporters to this great day. And yes, you can clap. And indeed, it is a great day of celebration in the life of the university, where we celebrate and formally acknowledge the hard work and achievements of you, our graduates, in earning your qualifications. This is something to be extremely proud of, and I can assure you that we are immensely proud of each and every one of you. You too. The second thing to say is thank you. Thank you, our new graduates and our former students. You are the reason we are all here. You are the reason that this great institution exists in the first place. Thank you for coming here as our students and for being the most important part of our University of Galway community over the last number of years. Of course, we congratulate you on selecting University of Galway in the first place, a very smart move, and one of the best decisions you have ever made and probably will ever make. So well done. Today, you have become part of a very large and ever-growing family of University of Galway graduates, the University of Galway alumni, some 135,000 of you and growing every year. We at the University of Galway are currently generating our next 5-year strategic plan, 2025 to 2030. And the plan builds on our current plan, which itself was based around the 4 values of excellence, respect, openness and sustainability. As part of the consultations for the development of the new plan, the word belonging has emerged as an important concept. And this word belonging, for me, is a powerful word that describes our university community, students and staff. We are part of something. We belong here. We help and look out for one another. And we have a strong sense of identity with and pride in our university. So you, as former students and graduates now, belong to the University of Galway community, and you will remain so for the rest of your lives. And this is something to cherish and to be extremely proud of. I'm sure that there are families and friends here with you today, celebrating with you, who are also University of Galway graduates, and we warmly welcome you back to reconnect with the community and our beautiful campus. Of course, not forgetting those who have come here for the first time, including many from overseas. And that warm welcome, of course, extends to you also as you visit our beautiful campus beside the River Corrib. And at this point, to acknowledge the huge contribution that they have made to getting you here, I want you, our new graduates, to give a warm round of applause to your families, friends, and supporters. Focusing back on the university for itself for a moment, very briefly, it's a good time to reflect on its history. As some of you may know, we have just celebrated the 175th anniversary of education starting here at the university. At exactly 12 noon on October the 30th, 1849, some 175 years ago and about 1 month, the first 68 students entered the beautiful quadrangle building on campus. You know, the beautiful quadrangle building up on that corner of the campus. Some of you may have taken photos there already today and maybe some afterwards. Those 68 students entered on that day at that time to take their matriculation examinations and on passing to begin their studies. At the time, we had 3 faculties, law, arts and medicine, and 2 schools, civil engineering and agriculture. There were 21 subjects taught, including such wonderful topics as the Greek and Latin languages and logic and metaphysics. Those were the days. And over those 175 years up to the present day, the university has generated a continuous and unbroken record of world-class scholarship and education. And we should all be very proud of that. And the growth of the university has been remarkable. Little did those 68 students back in 1849 know that their numbers would grow to a community of almost 20,000 students today. And a community that is truly international, with students from over 110 countries across the globe. Our university has achieved great things, for which, of course, you, as our students and now our graduates, have played a centrally important part. For example, in the International University Rankings, the QS rankings as we call them, we're in the top 2% out of approximately 26,000 universities internationally. And we saw an increase in that ranking this year. We're the #1 university in Ireland, top 5 in the EU, and top 50 globally for sustainable development and our impact in achieving the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. These are remarkable achievements that demonstrate huge ambition, and I want to thank all staff and students for your outstanding efforts in making all of this happen. We are a research-led university. Research excellence and impact are a key part of our identity and distinctiveness at University of Galway. They are at the beating heart of what we do. And this is also clear from the wonderful list of cutting-edge PhD thesis research topics that we heard listed out at the start of this ceremony this afternoon. This research-led approach is true across all disciplines at the university, not least your own College of Science and Engineering. The college has just launched a new multidisciplinary Institute for Health Discovery and Innovation, focused on tackling present health needs by advancing novel diagnostics and treatment methods, and which builds on our world-class standing in the areas of biomedicine, biomedical science, biomedical engineering, and where Galway is a global hub of the medical device industry. The Ryan Institute is concerned with critically important topics of the environment and sustainability and performs cutting-edge multidisciplinary research within which the sciences, mathematical, biological, chemical, and natural sciences play a critically important part. On the themes of energy and climate change, the marine and our coastlines, agriculture and the bioeconomy, and environment and health. And the Data Science Institute is focused on the development of world-class innovative technologies at the convergence of computer science, web science, and artificial intelligence. These are just a few examples of the very broad and deep spectrum of excellence research activity in the sciences and engineering across the college. We do all these great things. Of course we do. But if we take a step back for a moment and reflect, we might ask ourselves the question, why are we here as a university? Why do we do all these things? We have reflected on this in the development of our new strategic plan, and as a result, we are reinvigorating and refocusing our efforts as a university community on our core mission of research and education that are both excellent and impactful. And our research and education are for the betterment of society. We are here for the public good. And you, as our new graduates, are now at the forefront of delivering on that mission. So no pressure. So we ask you to use your education and skills enthusiastically but wisely, with kindness and compassion, for the betterment of our society and to make a positive difference in the world. Here you have received an education in the fundamentals of your different disciplines, and a sound and deep understanding of these fundamentals is critically important for future success. But this is just the foundation. It's now up to you to build on this, to carve out your own futures and write your own stories. As the famous Irish poet Seamus Heaney said when he was a teacher in Dublin, he said, "We are here to develop your capabilities. Your destinies are now your own." but you can go out into the world with a strong and positive and confident outlook. The modern world is certainly a challenging place. We all know that. But building on your great achievements today that we all celebrate this afternoon, you can certainly go out into the world with positivity and confidence. As the Belfast writer C.S. Lewis said, there are far, far better things ahead than any we leave behind. And a related thought. As you know, life is not linear. It's not a straight line. There are ups and downs. Opportunities come and go. And I wanted to leave you with one thought today as you complete this very important part of your education with us and face out into the world. And that is to grasp opportunities when they arise. Take the chance when opportunities are presented. A new job opportunity, study opportunity, travel opportunity, contribution opportunity of different types. Some things may not work out. You will fail sometimes, but you will succeed. And when things do work out, the positive effects on your lives and the lives of others can be wonderful. You'll never know until you try. To quote William Shakespeare in the play Julius Caesar, he said, "There is a tide in the affairs of people, which taken at the flood leads on to fortune. Omitted, all the voyage of their life is bound in shallows and in miseries." On such a full sea you are now afloat, and you must take the current when it serves, or lose your ventures. Looking at all of you today, you are now very much floating on a full sea, and the current is certainly with you. So take it and carve out your own destinies, to live fulfilling lives and to build a better future for us all. Before I finish, I want to say a word of thanks to my colleagues in the university staff. Academic staff, professional services staff, support staff from all functions for all the hard work done, consistently, generously, and going above and beyond the call of duty on many occasions. They do this to make our university successful and to get us to where we are today. So, muile buíochas díobh go léir. Finally, to our new graduates, families, friends and supporters, again, heartiest congratulations and enjoy this wonderful day. Comhortas díobh go léir, agus tá súil agam go mbeadfaidh sé taitneamh as an lá deas tábhachtach agus iontach seo. Gurmaith agah go léir.